Thank you, Jake, for that. To Riley, who says, I believe the Islanders' second and third round picks are in play as well as Colorado's first next year. Ownership is happy with the fact of taking Schaefer first, and from the PR side of things, they love the idea of trading back up for Higgins. They understand it is going to be a tough task, and ownership and Dash will put their best foot forward to make it happen. The top three are pretty much set with Schaefer, Misa, Frundell to Chicago. Utah really loves Brady Martin, who's projected to go early double digits. My thought is the Islanders are shipping Sorokin, because they know they can get a first-round pick in this draft from Columbus, who has 2 firsts, who love Romanov, or Philly. Tocchet loves his style, and he's easily replaceable. They will then package that pick with the second and third round in 25 and then the 26 first, like the Blackhawks tried doing to get back up into to get Demidov. There's a good chance Hagen slides, and it makes it easier for us to trade up for him. But the mystery factor is when he slides to 5 to Nashville and what Barry Trotz wants to do. I heard they're looking to trade back with a team that has 2 first-round picks. A lot of topics I would love to keep discussing with you both, but I don't want to have an essay typed out for you guys. Great job as always, and please help me get into the Discord. It says invite failure every time I try joining. I sent you a new link, Riley, so check that out, and I'll check the comments again. So hit me back up either through the community channels here on the Patreon or through Twitter, and I'll get it right away.
Yeah. I really, really like this comment from Riley, because that's a totally different way to get to the same result that we just haven't been thinking of yet.
Yeah. Options, right?
Yeah, because at first, let's play the game. We get to draft night. Before the Islanders even make a pick, before the draft starts, we get a notification. Islanders trade Alexander Romanov to whoever, right, for pick 26 or whatever their late pick is. I don't know if he said it here, but I could just look it up. Who is it? Columbus has pick 20. So, right. All right, Islander for pick 20. That, and sticking in picking, I would not like if the Islanders traded Romanov for pick 20 and then just stuck in pick. But if they're using that as a part of a trade up to then acquire James Higgins, different story.
Mm-hmm. Right, because we just talked about it with with Nashville when I thought they had the 8th overall pick, moving from 8 to 4. The value there is a lot less and makes it a lot more enticing for Utah. Like if we can still get a top 6 player and the 6th overall pick or 8th overall pick, then hell yeah. Or in this case, we get a top 6 player and the 20th overall pick, then that's still a win. I think that they would chew that and they would take it if we can make that work. Of course, big ifs, but you're absolutely right. Like this is thinking outside the box for us. It's not just we can only get the 4th. Well, maybe we can make another move. Maybe it's not 5 or 6 moves, but maybe we make 1. But then again, we saw Gar Snow trade back, was it 3 times to get but when he picked Josh Bailey in 2008, didn't they have the 4th overall pick traded back to the 7th and then traded back to the 9th or something like that?
I don't know if it was 1 or 2. They definitely traded down, but I don't remember how many times it was.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was twice. But either way, the possibility is there to do it, of course, and anything is possible. But this certainly opens up another avenue. The big thing for me is that I don't know about, we can trade Romanov because we're getting Schaefer. Sure, it plugs a left-handed D role, but it's not the same type of role. Right? The Schaefer is not going to be Alex Romanov. It is probably not going to hit nearly as much as Alex Romanov does, and is not going to be as good defensively as Romanov is. I think that's going to be a miss. But as Riley is saying, you can probably find that in the market, right?
That's easier to find than a Matthew Schaefer is.
Fair. Absolutely fair. So maybe we do it that way. So maybe getting Higgins isn't just a single move, but it's like a 2D or 2 to 3 move type of thing that we're doing.
Yeah, there might have to be a precursor to it.
Yeah, which let's go, man. For years we were stuck on Lou Lamoriello. I have to do one thing and one thing only, and it's can we not just be a little bit more creative and work harder here, please?
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to see just a one little thing at a time. I'd like to see Matthew Darche come in and get creative right away.
Yeah, just blow the doors off this thing. I'm doing 5 things. I live in 3D chess. Get the hell out of my way.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.